All right, welcome back. So I took a video a couple days ago of I was getting ready to strip this bench, and I had part of it stripped. So everything's done now, and I'm getting ready to sand on it and get rid of this top layer of oxidized wood. And at the same time, that's going to let me see any scratch or dings better. They'll show up as dark spots, of course, because you can't sand them all completely away. So I'll sand it, and then I'll go over with repairs. There we got when the dog chewed it up, but I'll get all that done and sand it again before I stain. Maybe tap some, I'm gonna see if this needs tapped with a hammer. I think some of these joints are out of whack, but we'll see. And another thing, I started stripping yesterday, or I did strip, and I wish I would have took a picture of this table. It's a mahogany table, right? It's an older piece of furniture, but what they had done, and a lot of manufacturers do this, you'll buy a piece of furniture, if you go to the stores now and buy a piece of furniture, a dining table, whatever, and if it's real wood, it looks awesome. They do a good job making it look pretty, but instead of staining it and get it to the color they want, they'll spray it with a colored varnish, and at that point you're basically painting with varnish. That's what happened to this table. So when I stripped this, I was in for a treat to see all that beautiful grain underneath, because you literally couldn't see it. And so, yeah, that is beautiful. Wait, I'll take a video of this when it's done, but this is going to come out awesome. And you can see I went through and wood filled the dents and dings, straighten up some edges. But hopefully today, after, I'll give that a couple hours to dry, and then go over it with some 220. I've already sanded that once, and then that was 120, and I used my detail sander for that. Some of these I've decided to leave alone, these marks. I don't know what that is, but it's smooth. Same with some of the smaller stuff. If I can't feel it with my finger, I leave it alone. I'm not gonna try to put wood filler in there. I don't like to go crazy with wood filler, and I'll sand that patch away. But I just don't like to overuse it. Some of this is charm. I would say this is charm, when you're dealing with older furniture. I might fill that. I can barely feel it, but it'll probably sand out. Anyway, I'll show you what the base looks like. This is the base of that table. And it's nothing special, this is an older piece of furniture, but that's what I mean. They use colored varnish. Now underneath there is mahogany, but you can't see the grain. You just can't see it. So I'm going to end up stripping this. This wasn't originally in the bid. We were just going to concentrate on the top because this was in decent shape, but as soon as I saw that wood grain, I sent the owner some pictures, and we had a conversation over the phone, and I explained to her, look, it's a beautiful piece. I can match the top to look to the base, but I'm going to end up painting it with varnish, pretty much what they did, and covering up all that grain. So we decided to just go ahead and strip the base, which is more complicated than a flat surface, I can tell you that. I'm not looking forward. I'll get started on that today, hopefully, but that's what I got going on. Yeah, that's just so ugly. Well, not ugly, but I can't appreciate the wood. That's what she said. So I'm going to continue more. This is, between this table and the bench, that bench is just, I think it's maple, and it's nothing special. But this was a hidden gem, because like I said, it was just as solid as that base you saw, and you couldn't see that grain. Why would you want to cover that up? So I'll take a picture after I stain it, and one after I get it covered in varnish and get it completely finished and show you guys the finished work. So that's it for now.